Hey folks, it's Brian here. So today I saw this cute little math trick here and I wanted to explain it. It's how you discover who your soulmate is or if you married your soulmate. And the answer supposedly is supposed to come out all the time as yes. I think it's cute. Let's take a look at what's going on here. You have your age and they multiply it by 100. So say you were 21, then you would put 2100 here. You take your partner's birth year and say that's 1997, and you subtract those two numbers, right? And in this case, we're going to get 103. And then we're going to add the current year, which the current year is 2021, and we're going to end up with 2124. And you'll notice with the birth years of 1997 and 2000 that you're going to get your age as 21 and your partner's age as 24. So the only time this isn't going to work is if you haven't had your birthday this year yet. So if you want to figure out if your soulmate, if the person you're with right now is your soulmate, then make sure to wait until after their birthday to do this magic trick. So what's going on here? Well, let's take a look. So remember, we took your age times 100. So we're going to say YA times 100. And we're going to subtract that off. I'm just going to throw some parentheses in here. They're not necessary. Subtract that off from your partner's birth year. And then we're going to add in the current year. Well, let's rearrange this. We are allowed to rearrange this equation. So let's just rearrange these two terms here. Your partner birth year and the current year. So what do we get? Well, if we do that, you get the current year minus your partner's birth year. And then, of course, we're adding on the your age times 100, right? So think about this reasonably for a second. The current year, if that's 2021, and say your partner's birth year is 1995, well, what would that give you? Well, that would give you their age, as long as they've already had their birthday this year. So that's the secret behind this trick. So I thought it was a cute little bit of math magic, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Oh, and one last note. We have your age times 100, so what's that going to do? It's going to shift your age over by 2 digits, so it's always going to have 00, 0. So when you add your age, and so say you were 22, right? It's always going to shift your age over by 2 digits. So as long as your partner's also under 100, this is going to work because these 2 digits are going to get replaced when we add with your partner's age. So yeah, hopefully that's helpful. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all tomorrow.